What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video from Featured Tech. In this video, I'm going to be comparing the Soundcore Life Q35 headphones to the Beats Studio 3 headphones. Let's get started. Beginning with price, the Soundcore Life Q35 headphones go for $130 on Amazon, and you might be able to find them cheaper somewhere else. I don't know how much cheaper you can find them though. So if you do find them for a very cheap price, let me know in the comment section below. Moving on to the Beats Studio 3s, it goes for $279 for the classic matte black color, but the specific color that I'm showing you here today for some reason is going for $350. I'm not sure why that is, but again, most of the time you can find a pair of Beats used for a lot cheaper. But if you do, just be very careful of the non-genuine pairs and all the fakes and replicas out there. Let's move on to controls. Starting off with the Beats Studio 3 headphones, you have right here your power button, which can also be used to check the status of your battery. So if I just tap on it again, it is currently on. So I'm going to tap on it again. And as you can see, 2 LED lights light up out of the 5, which means that I have approximately about 40% of battery left. Now, I think that's a really neat feature that the Life Q35 headphones do not have. Now, moving on to, you also use this button as well to switch and toggle between noise cancellation and turning off noise cancellation. Moving on to the other side, you have your auxiliary cable input right here. Then you have your pause and play button. And you have your volume up and volume down button right here. So that is it for the controls for the Studio 3s. Moving on to the Life Q35 headphones, you have USB-C, and it uses USB-C to charge. Then you have your power button to power it on. You have your noise cancellation button right here to activate noise cancellation. Then you also have a place for your auxiliary cable. And you have your pause and play, volume down and volume up. And there's other features on this headphone that I will mention later in the video. So let's move on. Next, I want to talk about comfort. Now, there's a huge difference between these headphones when it comes to comfort, and I'll explain in just a second. Starting off with the Life Q35 headphones, as you can tell up close, the Life Q35 headphones has actually a bigger ear cup than the Beats Studio 3s. And when it comes to comfort, I do prefer the Life Q35 headphones because of that ear cushion. It's just so much more comfortable on top of your head, especially when you consider how bulky these headphones are to sit on top of your head. You need ear cushions that are comfortable. So let me give you a quick example. The Life Q35 headphones has this memory foam material. So if I just press down with my finger, notice how long it's going to take for the ear cup to recover back up from me pressing it down. So I'm going to do that now. One more time. You see how it takes a second? Now that is not the case with the Studio 3s. If I just press down, you see how it's instant. It's going back up almost instantly versus the Life Q35s. That's because the headphones, the ear pads for the Beats Studio 3s are not as comfortable as the Life Q35 headphones. So now that we covered comfort, let's talk about active noise cancellation. Now with the Beats Studio 3s, they have standard active noise cancellation, which works okay. I wouldn't give it a very big score. I would say it's like a 6 out of 10 comparing to the Life Q35s, which I would rate at around an 8 out of 10 because they do such a better job eliminating the noise around you. Now, with the Life Q35 headphones, you do have 3 modes of active noise cancellation, and that is transport, indoor, and outdoor. Transport is meant for you when you're on the bus or an airplane, so it can detect the decibel levels outside and help reduce it so you don't have to hear a lot of that background noise. And the Studio 3s have an okay active noise cancellation. If you're looking for noise cancellation primarily, the Life Q35 headphones are just a better headphone when it comes to noise cancellation. Moving on to battery life. Now, the Studio 3 headphones feature 22 hours of battery life with active noise cancellation turned on. And with active noise cancellation turned off, you get 40 hours of battery life. With the Life Q35 headphones, you get 40 hours of battery life with active noise cancellation turned on and 60 hours of battery life with active noise cancellation turned off. That is a huge difference in battery life, almost double what the Studio 3 gives you with active noise cancellation turned on. And after using the Life Q35s now for a couple of months, actually almost 3 months, I can attest to the fact that the battery life is accurate and it works as promised and as advertised. I would also like to add that both of these headphones do feature a fast charge option. So the Beats Studio 3s for 10 minutes of charge gives you 3 hours of battery life. Meanwhile, for 5 minutes of fast charge for the Life Q35 headphones, it gives you 4 hours of battery life. So both of these do have fast charging features, except that, you know, the charging time, the play time that you get with the Life Q35s is better, and you can get it in less time than the Studio 3 headphones. Moving on to internal specs, the Studio 3s feature Apple's W1 chip. Meanwhile, the Life Q35 headphones from Soundcore features the high-res audio wireless chip, as well as the high-res audio chip. It also features LDAC technology, which is very neat as well. Now let's talk about features that the Life Q35 headphones has that the Beats Studio 3s do not. Starting off with smart wearing detection. Now this is very straightforward for those of you that are not sure. Simply when you have your headphones on your head and you remove it and you place it on the table, it automatically stops the music. Now I will say, of almost 3 months of using these headphones, that feature works about 80% of the time. Sometimes it pauses for a couple of seconds and then for some reason the music plays up again even though I didn't touch it. It's just sitting flat on the table. It pauses for a few seconds and then it plays the music again. I'm not sure why that keeps happening. It doesn't actually keep happening. It happens again like 20% of the time, but it's really not a big deal. I'm still very happy with the features of this headphone. Speaking of which, another one is the Touch for Transparency mode, which utilizes the right ear cup. And let's just say you're out walking, working out, and you encounter somebody that you need to speak with or you need to listen to what he or she has to say. Just simply take 2 fingers and tap it on the right ear cup to activate transparency mode so you can hear them a lot better than if you would with active noise cancellation turned on. Sticking with features that the Life Q35 headphones have that the Studio 3s do not is NFC fast pairing, as well as a Soundcore app. So the Life Q35 headphones feature a Soundcore app where you can control everything about the app, all aspects. And as you can see here, I just went in to show you guys the app and it wants me to update the firmware. So you can do that wirelessly. You don't have to connect your headphones to anything. Now, funny enough, number 4 here on that list is smart wearing detection has been optimized. So like I mentioned previously, the time that it works about 20% of the time there's issues with it. So I'm glad they've been listening. And that's what I really liked about Soundcore is they always listen to opinions and issues that people are having with their products, and they try to improve, you know, their products as best as they can. So for now, I'm not going to update anything because I want to show you around the app. But if you go under transparency mode and you select that, you can go and tap on noise cancellation, and you can toggle between the 3 modes of noise cancellations like I discussed earlier in the video. You also have the settings here. Now you can go under settings up here, to update the firmware, or to look at your serial number or contact support, even look at the instruction manual. And then if you go under here, the equalizer, you can set your own custom equalizer like I do. And what I do is I turn it all the way up to the max, so that way I have the highest volume possible, because a lot of the headphones that I purchase do not have, you know, a very loud volume level that I enjoy. But with the Life Q35 headphones, it's super loud because I adjusted the equalizer. So I enjoy that, and that's my custom equalizer for me. Now, the final thing is you do have these ambient noises that you can have playing on in your headphones. So when you go to sleep at night, you can have those noises running in the background to help you go to sleep faster or just help relax you. Now let's move on to microphones. Beginning with the Life Q35 headphones, it does feature AI noise reduction technology for its microphones. And what that means is that it detects outside noise around you when you have the headphones on, and it helps decrease that noise going into the microphone when you're talking to somebody, so that way they don't hear the background noise that you're hearing. So that's a very cool feature. Now, as far as the Beats Studio 3s, they do have microphones, but it is not as advanced as the Life Q35 headphones. And what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna test out these headphones. I recorded several phrases using the voice memo app, while the headphones, I have it paired to my phone, so that way you can hear the phrases for yourself and see which headphone has the better mic. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video from Feature Tech. Testing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. This is not a drill. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video from Feature Tech. Testing. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. This is not a drill. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. So let me know down below which headphone you think has the better mic. But now let's move on to sound quality. When it comes to sound quality, I prefer the Life Q35 headphones, for the reason being is that it gives you a lot more emphasis on the bass and overall sound quality. While the Studio 3s have this nice, I would say okay, bass quality. I wouldn't say it's nothing to brag about, it's okay. And if I have to rate them on sound quality, I would give the Studio 3s about a 6 out of 10. I would actually stick to 6 out of 10 when it comes to sound quality versus the Life Q35 headphones. And I would give the Life Q35 headphones an 8 out of 10. For the reason being is just there's a lot more detail that you hear and a lot better and a lot more emphasis on bass. So I prefer bass. If you watch this channel, if you watched any videos that I made in the past about headphones, you know that I really do care about bass. And the Life Q35s do not disappoint. Now that we discuss all these things, now let me share with you my thoughts, and if I had to return one of these headphones right now, which one I would return and which one I would keep. Starting off with the Life Q35 headphones, I would keep that headphone 100%, and I would return the Studio 3 headphones in a heartbeat. The reason why is that the Life Q35 headphones have a ton more features than the Studio 3 headphones. It has better sound quality, better noise cancellation, it has touch for transparency, smart wearing detection, it has better battery life, and it is almost 50% cheaper than the Studio 3 headphones. At $130, you can't go wrong with that headphone. And honestly, it's such a great pair of headphones, including the fact that it's so comfortable to wear. I've wore these headphones for about 2-3 hours at a time watching a movie, and I had no problems when I removed the headphones. I didn't have that aha moment like, oh, finally I removed the headphones. I didn't have any of that because it was just so comfortable around your head that you wouldn't mind wearing it for 2-3 hours at a time. So this was my comparison video between the Life Q35 headphones and the Beats Studio 3 headphones. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. I hope you have a great day. Take care.